Yeah, I mean, I just gotta ask, what was the reaction like yesterday when you heard the news?
Man, the initial reaction was, it was just like people saying like, "Congrats, congrats," but I don't think it hit me until like my mom told me, and I was like, "Wow, like that's crazy." But before any of that, I just want to thank my coaches, my teammates. Those guys trust me to go out there and be who I am. Which allowed the voters to see who I am. So I want to thank my coaches and teammates with that. Uh, without those guys, obviously I wouldn't be in this position, like to be able to be an all-star. But yeah, my initial reaction was like, man, that's crazy. That's all I can say.
And how did you initially find out? Who was the first person to tell you?
I was on a group FaceTime with my agent and his assistant, and we were just kind of on FaceTime, and they were like, "Dude, I think you made it," cause I was driving to the practice facility to get my second COVID test of the day, and I'm like, "You think so?" And then they hung up, and then called me back like 2 minutes later. I was like, "Yeah, just got confirmation. Like, congrats." So I was driving to the facility when I found out. So yeah, man, it was like I said, like, man, I'm honored, man. It's a blessing to be able to take part in that All Star game.
Will kind of asked what I was going to ask, but I was wondering. I know that you are kind of a basketball historian in some ways, in terms of you watched a lot of old tapes of games and stuff like that. Do you have any memories from when you were a kid of something that maybe you used to watch the All Star game and you kind of dreamed of? Maybe I'll be able to be there someday. Is that something that um, ever crossed your mind?
Yeah, most definitely. As a kid, seeing all those big like events like the All Star game and other stuff happening, like whether it was in college or high school, like with the McDonald's All American, Jordan Brand, yeah, all those All Star games. It was just whenever you see those guys in it, you're like, man, it's just an honor to be in it. So, I want to work hard and have a chance to be able to make the game as well. So, yeah, it was something I dreamed about growing up.
Z, this is going to be a very unusual All Star, just like it's an unusual season with COVID. Do you have any expectations? What do you anticipate unfolding in Atlanta when you get there?
Like you said, it is gonna be different, but my expectation is to go down there, just have a good time and make the most of it. Cause like I said, it's an honor to be an all star. And you can go down there and have a great time.
Yeah, how significant is it to reach this milestone, so early in your career? We always talk about how you're really just getting started, and to reach, something like the All Star game, before you even 21. What does that mean to you?
Um, that goes back to like thanking my coaches, and my teammates. Those guys really trust me and they really put me in a position to showcase who I am. Like I said, like I couldn't do it without those guys. So I just want to thank them for like allowing me to be me.
And I'll go ahead and bite the bullet because I know everybody wants to know. There's going to be a limited number of people in Atlanta, and obviously there are a few events going on the day of the All Star game, including the dunk contest. Have you thought about that? Are you participating in that? Whether you want to do that or anything like that?
You know what? I don't even know. Who knows? That's all I can say. Who knows? I might. You never know. But who knows?
All right, thank you, Z. Appreciate your time.
No problem.